Hello traders, welcome back to my channel with one more educational video. Wish you all a very happy Makara Sankranti. I hope this year is going to be very prosperous for you as an day trader. In fact, from the upcoming week onwards, we are presenting every 2 to 3 days basics of how to trade in stock market. I hope this is going to be very helpful. In fact, we used to publish weekly once video about it. From next week onwards, we are publishing every 3 days once such educational video. In the last video, I had told you I'm going to explain in the upcoming video especially how to use the TradingView platform. In fact, TradingView platform is a free of cost platform where just you need to register freely. I'll leave a link to register for TradingView in the description. You can definitely use it. Moving ahead, how to use the TradingView software. Basically, it has 4 quadrants. First quadrant is in the upside. We have one more quadrant on the especially right hand side, and third quadrant is on to your left hand side, and fourth quadrant is basically in the bottom. Henceforth, today we'll be covering only first quadrant and second quadrant. In the upcoming video, that might be on Wednesday or Thursday, I'll come up with one more video where I'm going to explain third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Let's move very quickly and let's try to analyze how to use TradingView software. In fact, if you want to search any of the company shares, just you have to tick here. Let us say, let's search Reliance company shares. If I'm going to type Reliance here, can you observe here the shares especially came. If you want to analyze Reliance company, you can come here and you can make an analysis. For example, I want to search Tata Motors. Just if I'm going to search Tata, can you see here Tata Motors company shares analysis can be done from here. In fact, not only Indian company shares, you can also analyze foreign company shares also. Next, let's move ahead for BHL only. Okay, moving ahead, now you have to see the candlesticks to observe what market is doing. To see this, one candlestick can form in various time frame. Let us say one candlestick can form, this simple candlestick can form in 1 minute, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, in fact daily basis also. Now you are which kind of trader, based on that it depends which candlestick you need to use. Henceforth, look at here. If you are going to want 1 minute, you can use 1 minute time. Now the time frame is especially 1 minute. Each candlestick will take a time frame of 1 minute to form. Now you want to see the candlesticks in 5 minutes, you can definitely observe even in 5 minutes also. Now you want to understand the candlesticks in 15 minutes, one candlestick will take 15 minutes time frame to form it. Now you can see in 1 hour, 2 hours, even in daily and especially weekly also. So now whatever the candlestick have formed here, this entire candlestick, it took 1 day to form. That is what it means. Now how to use especially all this, if you are going to take here from 1 second to 12 months candlesticks are available. Based on your personal preference and choice, you can use it. Just if you are going to put a star point, can you see here? In fact here 1 minute candlestick was not available. If I put a star point as my favorite here, it is going to come here. Even in the case of 5 minutes, just I removed it from my favorite. Here 5 minutes candlestick is not available. If I add it to my favorite, it will be visible on the especially first quadrant. Next, these are your time frames. It depends. If you are a daily traders, generally 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes and 30 minutes will be very helpful. Next part will be related to especially graph. Graph can be analyzed in bar, candles, hollow candles, column, lines and so on. Generally, I use candlestick and line graphs to make an analysis. Line graph is going to look something like this, and especially candlesticks are going to look something like this. We generally use candlestick to analyze what market is doing. How to analyze the candlestick will definitely be coming with one more such video. Moving ahead, especially next part is going to be related to indicators. What are indicators? Indicators are something which is going to help you in trading, which gives you a confirmation about the trading, whether you want to buy the shares or whether you want to sell the shares. We have thousands of different types of indicators which are used for different purpose. In fact, we are going to come up with one more video where how to use the indicators. Today, I'm going to tell you how to apply an indicator. just go to the indicators, and if you are going to search, let us say, let me search RSI indicators, and if I'm going to especially add RSI indicators, it will be available here. Next, let me say I want to search an indicator which is let us say, let's consider especially moving averages. If I'm going to type moving MO, can you see here moving average came, I can apply an indicator moving averages. Can you see the blue line of moving average indicators? In a free subscription, basically we can apply up till especially 3 free indicators can especially used here. Next, apart from indicators, what else will be available here? You can see especially scripts. You can make certain technical analysis, financial, balance sheet, P&L account, cash flow statement of various companies will also be available. Next, moving ahead, if I come to alert, say in case in the morning to evening I cannot sit in front of market. Let us say I have bought BHL shares at 73 rupees. I want to sell at 82 rupees, but I don't know at which point of time it is going to cross. So to give an alert to you, we can add an alarm here that is called as alert. Just if you are going to add alert, and if you are going to save this, what it is going to do, when the market is going to reach here, it is going to give you a notification saying that the BHL shares have reached 82 rupees. By this way, it will be helpful for you to analyze various shares, where to buy and where to sell. This is a very good indicator. But one of the problem is only for one chart you can add an alert in free subscription, not more than especially one chart you cannot add it. Let me delete it before moving especially ahead. Next, after that, if you want to see the replay of candles, you can especially see here. Let us say from December 26, I want to see how the candlesticks have formed. Just if I'm going to especially take a replay, if I'm going to come here and cut it here and put a play button here, you can see how the candlesticks have formed in last 10 days. So this is how it will be useful to see how the candlesticks formed in last 10 days to come till here. It will be very helpful in analysis, but one of the problem is, especially in free subscription, you can use only in daily time frame to understand the analysis, not in 5 minutes, nor in 15 minutes, or nor in any of the time frame. Only in daily time frame you can use it here. Next, apart from replay, let us say I have drawn certain drawings. Say I have drawing here. Let us say I have drawn one more thing here. Now accidentally, let us say I have deleted this. I want to undo this. Just if you are going to come here and tick this, whatever the drawings you had, it is going to come back. Or if you want to again remove it, if you are going to put forward, it is going to remove it. So one is doing further and another one is undoing it. This is what it will be helpful. Again, if you are going to come to the another part, you have especially section. If you want to use 2 charts, 3 charts, 4 charts, 5 chart. For example, in option trading, use Nifty and Bank Nifty charts simultaneously. If you want to use 2 charts simultaneously on the same screen, you can use this layout information. But again, layout information is available only for pro subscription, so henceforth I'm not going to go in detail. Apart from here, if you want to change the settings, say color, how your especially candlesticks has to look, how the scales has to be, how the appearance has to be, that can be done. Generally, I use dark mode. If you are going to come here and put it into dark mode, I generally use dark mode so that it is not going to especially affect your eyes too much. If you can observe here, all my 4 quadrants are in black color, and especially the main screen is in gray color. This is not in white color, gray color, so that especially the temperature for your eyes are going to be generally cooler, which will be helpful to watch your screen for a longer duration. Next, coming to the second quadrant, if you can especially see here, you have watch list. What is watch list? If you want to add your favorite scripts, you can add here. Let us say I want to add BHL for my favorite script. Just can you see here? If you add this plus, BHL will be visible here. I want to add Reliance. Say let me type Reliance here. Reliance Industry, if I'm going to add the plus here, it is going to come to my watch list, so that continuously I can especially monitor various shares. Again, if I had put alerts, I can just see which are all the alerts that had especially triggered here. Apart from that, data window, which will not be helpful for you. What was the opening price? What is the closing price? What is the high and what is the low? What is high? What is the highest price that especially shares had gone? What is the lowest price that the shares had come? And what is the average price? What is the volume? How much shares are being traded in this? All these things will be visible. Apart from this, if you are going to come here, hot list. Hot list is nothing but information about various shares will be available in the BSE and NSE. That is not required for you. Apart from that, calendar. Again, you can go to especially calendar and check various information about especially various shares, such as especially for example today Reliance Industries announcing its dividend. That information can be found out here. About all the company, almost all the companies information can be found out here. Apart from that, if there is any ideas which I have created, I can definitely share with some of them here. Most of the time these quadrants will not be much of help to you except 1 and 2. One is your watch list and another one is especially alarm. In watch list, if you want to change something, if you want to add any different symbols, that can be added. Again, if you want to make an especially watch list, especially different watch list, that can also be done here. And also apart from that, if you want to make any changes especially related to how it looks, even that can also be done here. This is related to first and second quadrant. If you have any doubt, please do comment below, especially in comment box. Will definitely help you out to understand in a much more better way in the next upcoming video. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.